Hi there, Vinay here from Learn Coding with Vinay. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the playlist ASP.NET Core MVC. In previous video, we set up the agenda, which is we will be building CRUD operation using Dapper, right? In this video, we will set up the project for Dapper. So let's dive further into it. So let me go to Visual Studio. I have created already the project named CRUD using Dapper in MVC and run the project, and we can see the default home and preview menu coming up, right? So the next thing over here we will be doing is, let's add few more menus so that we know what we are going to achieve using Dapper. So I'll go to views, sad layout.cshtml. So let's add few menu. I have already menu prepared. Let me copy paste it over here. Let me say Control KD to align the code. Let me remove this previously menu. We don't need this. So these are the same menu that we created in our CRUD operations using entity framework code first approach also. Right. So I'll recommend you guys to go ahead and watch those two videos where we have built this CRUD operation using entity framework core code first approach. Now let me save this and let's see if we can see those menu on the screen. Yes, it is loading up. Yeah, it has loaded. Now we can see master data and employees menu over here, right? So in master data, we have department designation project, basically our CRUD operations of master data. And in employees, we will implement the employees CRUD operation later, right? So menu is in place. Now let's move on to the towards the next step, right? So next is we will install the required packages. So let me stop this. First package is the Dapper, and second would be Microsoft Data.SQL client. So let my Visual Studio come over here. Yeah. So let's go to tools. Let's go to tools, NuGet package manager, and from there the second option, manage NuGet packager for solution. Let's go to browse. Let's search for the package Dapper. Okay, so we have the Dapper over here. Click on that. Select the project you want to install it, and just take a look at it. What are the versions? So we have 2.1.66 as the latest one. Let's install it. So the uninstall button is enabled, install button is disabled. So the package is installed, right? Also, we can see it in output over here. Output also no errors, so that is good. Now let's go ahead and install the next package, which is Microsoft.Data.SQL client. So click this first one. Select the project you want to install. Check out the latest version 6.1.4. Okay, latest. Let's say install. Say I accept. The uninstall button has enabled, install is disabled, right? No, let's say output, no error in output also. So the package are installed. Let's close this. Let's save all this button. Let's say press save all, because whenever we install the package, their entries are made into the project file. I'll show you what I mean over here. But let's see whether our packages are installed correctly. What we need to do is go to dependency, expand packages, and check out if our packages are there. Excellent, right? We have those packages. Now if I double click on this project file, we can see this installed package entry also in the project file over here, right? So if you don't save this file, even if the packages are installed, they will not come into the effect. So make sure you do any installation of package, make sure you are saving the project file, right? And that's the reason I save, clicked on save all button. Ideally you can open this file and save also, not a problem. So let's move next over here, next step over here. Now next all we'll be doing is we'll add the connection string to our app setting.json file. So let me open app setting.json. And I'll put down connection string over here after allowed hosts. Right, and this is the same connection string which I used in ASP.NET Core code first approach project, right, or videos. This currently the SQL Server is installed in my machine only. So this is my machine, my database, my username and password. Ideally, in real world project, it should be a project. It should be a database of that particular project. Sometime it is IP, sometime it is FQDN, which is fully qualified domain name. Right. So whatever it is, you will have to write it. So this is in place. Let me close this. Now the next thing we want to do is to register our connection in program.cs, so that global it is registered globally, connection string is registered globally, and then we can use it in any data access class or service classes that we will be building in upcoming videos. All right, so let me do that. So let's open program.cs. Okay, and let's put it down over here. Right, so we have it over here. Let me save it. IDbConnection we'll have to resolve using Dapper, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so for IDbConnection, we'll have to use system.data. We'll have to use using system.data, and for SQL collection, we'll have to add using for Microsoft.data.sql client. So the error are gone. Right. Now let's move to the next step. Let me save this file and close this. So I have a habit of actually, working on the file. If my work is done, I usually close it. I don't like to, open too many files at a time. That's up to your convenience, whatever rhythm you follow while working, right? So the next thing we want to do is to create models. So while creating model, make sure they matches your table definition exactly. For example, if I say, let's see what we have in the department table. In the next video we'll work on the department card. So first thing we should have is to have a model for department, and which all column we have ID, name and is active, right? So we'll be doing the same. Let's go to models folder. We will create a similar class. Say add class. Okay, let's give it the name department and let's enter. And for the property, make sure we are creating as it is as the column name we have in database. So let me again go to database. ID, name and is active. So we'll have to give the same name, ID, name and is active, so that when we are fetching the data using Dapper, they maps to the correct properties. Column maps to correct properties and the data is filled. Right. If the columns and the property names are not matched, that whenever we retry the data from database, those property will not be filled, right? So this is one thing we need to take care while working on Dapper. So let me save this. Now we have other models also that I'll create in the background to save video length, and then we we will move to the video number 3. So that's it in this video. In next video, which is video number 3, we will work on the CRUD operation of department. And so thanks for watching this video, and if you like this, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit like button, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks a lot, guys.